Failure is often seen as a negative experience to avoid at all costs, but in reality, it is one of the most valuable teachers in life. Far from being something to fear or regret, failure offers lessons that can shape character, refine skills, and provide the foundation for future success. While society often emphasizes success, the true journey of personal and professional growth is shaped by how we handle and learn from our failures. In fact, failure provides the insight needed to improve, adapt, and ultimately achieve our goals. Failure teaches resilience. One of the most important lessons failure offers is resilience. In a world where success is often defined by achievement and accomplishment, failure can feel like a blow to self-worth. However, it is through these challenging moments that we build the emotional and mental strength necessary to keep moving forward. The ability to rise after falling is one of the most crucial life skills. When we fail, we experience discomfort, but failure encourages us to step outside our comfort zones. It teaches us how to bounce back, learn from our mistakes, and develop the fortitude to try again. The more often we encounter setbacks, the better we become at facing adversity with a positive attitude, which strengthens our emotional intelligence and perseverance. Every time we try again after failing, we are building the foundation for resilience. Failure fosters growth and self-awareness. Failure is an essential part of the self-discovery process. It forces us to look at ourselves honestly and critically, helping us recognize our weaknesses and areas for improvement. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of our inadequacies, we should view it as a tool for growth, an opportunity to adjust our mindset, behaviors, and skills. When something doesn't go as planned, it often forces us to ask important questions. What went wrong? What could I have done differently? And what can I learn from this experience? These questions drive self-reflection, which fosters personal growth and self-awareness. By being honest about our mistakes, we can identify our strengths and weaknesses and use this newfound knowledge to grow and improve in ways that would not have been possible without the failure. Failure teaches perseverance. Failure teaches perseverance in a way that no textbook or motivational speech can. The journey toward success is rarely straightforward. In fact, it's often a winding road, full of detours, obstacles, and setbacks. It is precisely in these moments of struggle that perseverance is forged, the ability to keep moving forward even when the road ahead seems impossible to navigate. The most successful people don't achieve their dreams by avoiding failure. Rather, they achieve success by refusing to let failure stop them from pursuing their goals. Each time we face failure, we are presented with a choice. We can let it defeat us, or we can use it as fuel to try again. In that moment, we have the opportunity to choose persistence over surrender. And with each attempt, we gain a deeper understanding of what works and what doesn't. Failure, rather than being a setback, becomes the foundation on which our perseverance is built. We begin to understand that progress is not about avoiding mistakes, but about how we respond to them. The process of pushing through failure, learning from it, and striving to improve strengthens our resolve. It cultivates resilience, the grit and determination that are essential for long-term success. Success is not just about the triumphs, but about the ability to keep going when the odds are stacked against us. It is through this cycle of perseverance, repeated failure, and eventual triumph that we break through our limits. Each failure teaches us valuable lessons, and over time, those lessons transform into breakthroughs. It's not the absence of failure, but the persistence in the face of it that ultimately leads to greatness. Failure brings clarity. Sometimes failure reveals important truths that we might not have seen if we had succeeded right away. Whether it's a realization that our original goal wasn't the right one, or the recognition that our methods need to be adjusted, failure offers us clarity in unexpected ways. When things don't work out, we are often forced to reassess our priorities, strategies, and approach. Failure forces us to think critically and evaluate what truly matters to us. This clarity can lead to new goals, different paths, and more aligned decision-making. It teaches us to question and refine our direction, ensuring that when we do finally succeed, it is on terms that align with our authentic values. Failure helps refine your skills. Every failure is an opportunity to improve. Whether you are learning a new skill or trying to achieve a particular goal, Failure is a chance to learn by doing. It shows us where we need to adjust our approach and helps us develop the skills necessary for future success. In fact, many of the world's greatest inventors, athletes, and leaders have learned from failure. Thomas Edison, for example, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each of his failures brought him closer to the invention of the light bulb. Similarly, athletes train by pushing their limits, often failing along the way. But it is this process of trial and error that refines their technique and builds their expertise. Failure provides the feedback needed to make those adjustments. Every mistake offers valuable information on what doesn't work, and through repetition, we become more skilled and effective at our craft. Over time, failure serves as a crucial element in mastery, pushing us closer to success with each misstep. Failure cultivates innovation. Failure pushes us to think outside the box and seek creative solutions to problems. When the obvious solutions don't work, we are forced to get creative, experiment with new ideas, and find innovative approaches to achieve our goals. Failure is often the catalyst for innovation because it drives us to step away from the conventional and embrace new perspectives. Many groundbreaking innovations, from technological advancements to artistic achievements, have come about because of failure. In fact, the fear of failure can sometimes stifle creativity and risk-taking, while those who embrace it are often the ones who make bold, new strides. By embracing failure as a part of the creative process, we can cultivate the mindset needed to discover groundbreaking solutions to complex problems. Failure teaches humility. Failure teaches humility in ways that success simply cannot. While the triumphs of success can provide a fleeting sense of pride, failure serves as a constant reminder that we are far from infallible. It teaches us that no matter how much we've accomplished or how knowledgeable we may feel, there is always more to learn. Each failure challenges our ego and humbles us, grounding us in the reality that perfection is not attainable and that every experience, especially the difficult ones, holds the potential for growth. In the face of failure, humility becomes essential. It encourages us to remain patient, open-minded, and willing to acknowledge our limitations. Far from a weakness, humility is a strength that opens doors to self-reflection and learning. When we fail, we are often forced to confront what we don't know, where we've gone wrong, and what we still need to improve upon. This awareness is crucial to personal development. Failure teaches us that success is not a destination, but a journey where growth requires constant effort, adaptability, and an openness to change. Humility nurtures a growth mindset, a belief that we are perpetual learners, constantly evolving and improving. It compels us to step away from the belief that we have all the answers and instead fosters a desire to understand more deeply. When we fail, we are stripped of any sense of entitlement or superiority, and we are reminded that mastery comes not from arrogance, but from persistence, practice, and learning. Failure also invites us to listen to others, to feedback, and to our own experiences. Conclusion: in a society that places a high value on success and achievement, it can be easy to overlook the value of failure. However, failure is not the end of the road. It is often the beginning of a new chapter in our journey. It teaches resilience, fosters personal growth, refines skills, and provides clarity. Through failure, we learn to persevere, think creatively, and innovate in ways we may never have considered otherwise. It is a necessary part of the learning process, and without it, success would not be as sweet or as meaningful. Ultimately, failure is not something to be feared, but something to embrace. It is your greatest teacher, guiding you toward the person you are meant to be and the success you are meant to achieve. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts.